Hi everyone, it's Tiffany. I am back in Farm Together with our Recycle and Rebuild series. What shall we do today? Let's take a little look-see at our map. So we could do flowers. We are going to do flowers. Let's just be real. We are definitely going to do a little work on the flowers. And I would like to at least do some work on the fish. I think that'll be doable. So we'll do all of row 20 there. That's not necessarily row 20, but the row marked with 20. We'll finish that row up. It shouldn't take long because we're just transferring the row below straight directly up. Actually, unless we have a flower that we need to input in there. So we'll have to battle that once we get there. I gotta see what this one is. This looks like the spurge. I think that was the white spurge. And then, oh, okay, this is a pink wisteria. So we will have to add in the red spurge. So that's gonna be our biggest thing that we gotta handle. So anyway, let's start with that. Still working on these ribbons. We do have some red spurge over here. Whether or not I want to actually move them over, that's a decision I'll make a little later. Unless I forget about it, which could happen. But let's try our best here. I have a fuel tank full of gas, diesel, whatever it is, and we're gonna get ready to move all these trees. So like I said, here we have the pink wisteria. I feel like I selected that incorrectly, but that's okay. We are going to move all of these beautiful trees. I love the wisteria trees in this game. It's just so amazing, so beautiful, but hard to navigate through because they have the trunks. Anyway, we are, we have 99 on our person right now, so let's go ahead and start laying them out. So just double checking my spreadsheet, which I have had several questions about my spreadsheet. I believe I've answered this before in some episodes, but I've gotten a lot of questions about where the spreadsheet is, how you guys can get it or whatever. So long story short, I made this spreadsheet myself. It's not, I don't want to say it's not reliable or correct or whatever. It's as correct as it can be. So what happened was I used my own game at first for all of the items I had unlocked. And I put them in the spreadsheet and sorted them from highest XP to lowest XP, darn it. And then I, added things as we went. The problem is with me releasing this, they aren't like the official starting XPs or whatever. Because every time you level up a crop or a flower or whatever it is, you get more XP or get more money depending on whatever the heck happens. I don't know the exact math on this game, but you get more as you level up in the specific item. So for instance, if this wisteria was, if I first started open this game and this wisteria was 1 XP, and I leveled it up to level 10, and now it's worth 10 XP. So what I'm saying is that for some of them, I have it set as 10 XP, and some of them I have set as 1 XP. So I still need to do adjustments like that. I hope that made sense to y'all. I don't know if I explained that correctly, but just so I know, we're working on the Annabelle hydrangeas next. So I have this spreadsheet. I've done the flowers, the trees, the animals, and the fish. I've done everything. And it's just it's the best I can do. And kind of the reason I don't share it is just because it's not 100% accurate. It really isn't. It's honestly different for everybody. What I would like to do is somehow get the beginning values. I'm sure there's a way. Perhaps maybe there's a website out there that already has it. I don't know. But let me know if there is in the comments down below. But for instance, if I did start a new game, the problem there would be I wouldn't have everything unlocked. And in order to unlock things, I need to level up in other things. I know I can note it as I go, so I'd have to really just start a farm from scratch and kind of get it that way. And I don't know if I'm too excited about doing that. So we're just going to have to see how that pans out. I have no idea what I want to do there. Alternatively, I could just release it as is, but I just don't want to mislead anybody, especially if someone were to find it and not have the context of me explaining it in this video. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I have it. I just haven't released it. I might end up working on my website a little bit more and release it on there. That might be ideal. But for now, we're just going to keep it private just for now. But I know a lot of you guys really want it. The reason I made it was because there wasn't a nice spreadsheet out there, and that I could find anyway. And I was just, am I missing one? Oh, I missed one. I know there wasn't a nice spreadsheet out at the time that I could find, so I just made my own. And yeah, it did take some time, but honestly, it wasn't that difficult. And it kind of helped me learn a little bit more about this game, and I don't know. I liked the process of doing it. But stay tuned. I would like to maybe officially release it by the end of this series. I don't know. It all depends. Oh, now is the time for us to insert the red spurge before the flax. So, do we want to buy some new stuff, or do we want to, I don't know. I kind of want to transfer it over. I'm going to do it. I'm just going to transfer it. It's not a lot, but I've had this with me all this time. We may as well. Alright, so we'll just take those. We'll head over here. And we'll add it in. So I'm excited to be adding in all of these new flowers. So exciting. It's actually, today, this episode won't release for a little bit. Till a little bit after I posted this. But today I posted on our farm YouTube page. It was actually one of the flower harvests that we did for this year. I try to do it monthly, flower harvests, like regular vegetable harvests and flower harvests. And I was a little bit behind. If you guys have been watching the series, you know I ramble about how I've been out of time and behind on all of my videos, on all my channels. So I've been behind. So I think it's the March harvest. If you guys are interested in seeing that little harvest, it was really cool. I got to harvest a bunch of new tulip varieties, and it's pretty awesome. The YouTube channel is called Wild Pines Farm, and I have it linked in the description box of this video. So make sure you check it out if you are into real life farming as well as virtual farming. I always plug it here just because I feel like if you have some interest in the virtual farming, you might have some interest in regular farming. Channel is not necessarily all about teaching you how to farm or anything. It's just visual aesthetics almost. Like you get to see tours of the garden, harvests obviously, but then there's some tips and tricks and educational videos as well. Or there will be. I haven't edited them yet. Anyway, moving on, we have the flax here. I always like the little flax. This is one of the flowers towards like the beginning, like you starting out on your save file, that gives us the most money. So I remember putting this in and being like, wow, we're getting so much money back. But now it's like small potatoes. We actually started growing flax last year. Oh gosh, where am I? I've lost my sense of direction. We started growing flax in the garden last year. Not much. I think we just had a few plants. I don't even think we did any this year, just because it was so large. And at the time we didn't have our new farm, so we only had a small amount of garden space. And we planted some, and it was beautiful, but it was so big, and it shaded out a lot of our other plants. So now that we have a bigger farm space, I'm hoping next year we'll be able to plant a larger crop. It will be awesome. So stay tuned or on that channel if you want to see that kind of content. Anywho, I'm just looking at the, one left. The spreadsheet now, and we are looking at, actually I think the next, sorry, I can't drive and read and drive at the same time. Okay, we're still on the flax obviously, but next will be exactly what's over there, the purple hydrangea. But what I was saying is, in the next row, I think it looks like we're going to be adding in the pink spurge. I can't quite tell. I can't drive and count and read and all of that stuff at the same time. So we're just gonna go with it here. So anyway, the flax just looks so beautiful. I love that shade of blue. And yes, well, I think it depends on the type of flax that you have. I think there's other varieties, but we had a blue flax in our garden, the flower. Anyway, so purple hydrangea, so beautiful. We actually don't have any hydrangeas on our farm right now. I think it's something that we want to get. My husband's had some before, but they didn't make it, just here in the yard. So I've never grown them, I don't think, personally. I'm trying to think if I've ever, even in my childhood home, if we ever had hydrangeas, but I really don't think we did. But they look beautiful. They look so amazing. I've also been really into daisies. So the next one is Marguerite daisy. I don't know. I might be mispronouncing that, but I got some Shasta daisies and some like, I want to say it's dark angel daisies, but it might be something else. But it's something angel. Maybe it's double angel daisies. Oh, they're so beautiful, and I just can't wait to grow them in mass amounts on the farm. We kind of just have like a little tiny pot of them now. We just bought them this year at a local nursery. But anyway, I've been like really super into daisies again. Like, I'm just starting to find all flowers amazing slowly. So, the last of the purple hydrangeas. Oh, yeah. If you guys have a favorite flower, let me know in the comments down below, because I don't know about all the flowers in the world, and if you guys have a favorite and I don't know about it, and I would love to learn about more flowers. Okay, this is the last of the row already, which is good. We do need to step over to the fish and actually do some fish work today. All right, let's plant this last one. I almost want to go ahead and move this one just since we're over here, and it'll help us in the next rotation, you know, so we won't have to come all the way over here. So let's actually, well, we'll have to make 2 trips, but let's at least start moving this daisy. Yeah, I think I want to at least move it a little bit of it anyway. All right, so let's take, of course, 100 of them. That's all we can carry. I may as well make the 2 trips now. It'll just make it easier on me next go around. Not that it doesn't all kind of end up being the same, because we'll probably have to do it for the same thing for the next row. So it's all the same essentially. But let's go ahead and plant some of these. They're just so pretty, these pink ones. I actually don't know much about this variety of daisy, and I kind of want to do a little Google search after this episode just so I can learn more about it. Oh gosh, I love daisies. They're so pretty. I don't know. It's hard to rank flowers. I mean, I would say I've obviously several times have ranked sunflowers as my number 1, dahlias as my number 2, and for number 3 it might be daisies, but also I kind of like zinnias a lot, but also it's not that I don't like zinnias. I like zinnias, but I only like specific zinnias, kind of. No, that's a lie. I like zinnias. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I think those are my top flowers right now. Top 4. I'm just trying to like run through all the flowers we have planted in my head right now. We've got like, oh gosh, I mean, there's lilies, obviously. Lilies really aren't my favorite. Like, they're not in my top. Peonies, pansies. We've got, gosh, what else do we have? A lot of different ones, but nothing's really all that exciting to me right this second. I mean, there's echinacea, which is really cool. And this year we're going to be growing a few different colors. We've been growing purple for a really long time, so I'm excited to add in some more colors. Anyway, enough talk about flowers. Let's head over to the fish. But that's actually cool. We finished this row up and we moved this last one over to this new row. So basically we'll get to do the same thing and just move everything up. However, we are adding in the pink spurge next time. So I think, let's see, it'll go... Well, actually, one of the limited flowers is next, but we put all the limited flowers in the smaller section. So this one right here would actually go here. But we're going to keep it as the limited ones down here, I think. It's just, it makes more sense because these are smaller sections. I don't know. I feel kind of bad doing it that way, but at the same time, I think it'll be good. We only have 4 limited ones, I think. Oh, no. Oh gosh, no. That was a big lie. I'm just looking at my spreadsheet. Sorry. I don't want to spend too much time on my spreadsheet, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, no. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 limited ones. It looks like I don't think I have the valerian though. So 8 limited ones. So the rainbow hibiscus also isn't available, but I do have a whole patch of it here. But it might be. I haven't checked in a while, but I have a big note next to it that says not available for both the valerian and the rainbow hibiscus. So those are items that I'll have to catch while they're on event. Whew. I actually wonder, there's not a flower, is there? Oh, it's the bleeding heart. Well, that's because I need it for quests. No, we're looking for events. So this is the event that's going on right now with the pinwheels for the crop. Anyway, yes, let's move down to the fish. So I think we left off at the, sorry, I'm just switching over to the fish spreadsheet. We left at the hammerhead shark, I think. That's what this one is, I believe. I hope. We will have to, we'll have to count it just in case. I don't want to accidentally put the wrong one down. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So that makes, oops, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Yes, so we're on the sturgeon now. Let's go ahead and get Sir Sturgeon. Here he is. And we'll go ahead and place these down. It's springtime. The snow will melt, finally. Oh, goodness. Winter time. I don't like it. I do, but I don't. I think I've actually been a little excited for winter in a weird way. Hear me out. So at our new farm, it's like 50% pasture, 50% woods. All right, next fish is actually the clam. So let's grab the clam. Oops. So it's 50% pasture, 50% woods. But most of what we're doing and what we're building and what we're creating so we can live out there is in the pasture area. So like the house, or the dome, I guess I should say, the chicken coops, the rabbit houses, the wildlife release enclosures, the shop, the office, everything. The barn, the fencing, all of the stuff is in the pasture area. So as you can imagine, I'm in the south too, so it's really, really hot. We're talking like high 90s. And in the pasture, it's even worse because of there's no coverage, no shade, and it seems to always be sunny. Let's see. Side note, red snapper is our next fish. There we go. Anyway, so it always is really hot, really sunny. So working in the summer, especially in like July and August, is brutal. Actually, June, July, and August, it's brutal. It's actually brutal. I never thought, you would have never heard me say that it was too hot. I didn't like it. It's just, there's been several times where I was just like, I have heat sickness right now. I am not feeling great. So with it being the winter time and working like that, you warm up really quickly and you don't have to worry about being cold. But when we're living there, we don't have to do as much work, which we're always going to have a lot of work, but as much work, then we can enjoy the summer. So anyway, the red snapper just got placed down. We're going to do the blue tang next. There she is, Dory. Of course, I had to make the Dory comment, right? Love the pop of color. It's so beautiful. So anyway, with the red snapper being placed over there, we actually get to complete some of the quests, which is really nice. That way we can get some ribbons. But yeah, anyway. Summer and spring, favorite seasons, but not right now. Kind of need it to be fall right now, or winter. Even fall is pretty hot, but I'll take it. I will take it. All right, so the carp is going to be next. Let's get that. Where is the carp? Carp. It's a trout. Wait, that's a tuna. I must just not be seeing it. That's carp. There. I was like, where is it? Oh gosh. Anyway, back to placing fish. I'm so excited. So excited. I actually don't think we have any other fish. Was it just the red snapper? We'll check in just a second. After this carp, we have to place the tuna. So we will check to see if I needed any other ones for quests, which you guys would already know because you remember, because you're watching. I should remember, but I just don't. Oh, no, we need the red scorpion fish as well. Okay, so tuna, where are you? Swordfish. I swear, there's just too many fish. And there's actually not that many, but somehow I'm just like, where are you? There's the iridescent shark. Where's the tuna? I'm looking. There's a piranha, pufferfish, koi, clownfish, iridescent shark, clam, snapper, swordfish, blue tang, sea bream, perch. Hold on, what am I looking for again? The tuna. Oh, wait, that was a limited one, wasn't it? Yes. Okay, actually, I thought it was a limited one. It's actually not. I have limited next to it for some reason. So that's cool. Nope, not that way. All right, cool. So we got some tuna. I think this must have come in an expansion or a DLC. I think it wasn't a quest one because the quest one, or sorry, the event. It wasn't an event one because the event one was, no, well, the Neon Tetra was an event one, but maybe the bass? There was another one. Maybe it was the tuna. Sorry, I don't know. You guys might think I'm talking nonsense, but after, where am I going? We're about halfway through here. Let's do at least one more fish. So I just did the tuna. Let's do the snapper. Snapper. Okay, these were the event ones. That had to be the bass. I don't remember it being the bass, but whatever. These are our limited ones right here. Except for the narwhal, it's not limited, which is good. Anyway, snapper. Snapper. You're the red snapper. Where's the regular snapper? Snapper. Snapper? Salmon. Snapper. I feel so silly looking through these fish. Maybe it's just because I don't know what the fish look like. Snapper. This is the red snapper. Where's the regular snapper? Snapper. Oh my gosh. Right there in front of me. Okay. We got the snapper. Oh goodness. Anywho, let's just place this snapper and I think we will call it there for this episode. We did quite a bit. I'm very happy with the flower placement we did, and I'm happy that we did at least half of this, a little bit more than half of this row of fish, which is super awesome, and I can't wait for that one to be ready. The red snapper? The red bream. The red snapper. What was it? Yeah, the red snapper. I was thinking it was... Don't ask me questions. All right, anyway. We managed to get all of this row done, move this guy, and then do all of this, which is so exciting. I cannot wait to get more ribbons. I need to harvest some of the crops that I have as well for these quests. I have to get all of this done. Ooh, and that tree's ready, so I better get up there and harvest that. But anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and I will see you next time.